very importantly, understanding your choice architecture. So what is choice architecture, you would say? So I like this gift so much because it's like confusing. So the design of the ways choices are represented to customers and the impact of that representation on their decision. Now, if you've gone to platforms like Jumia, Konga, you don't see things necessarily scattered everywhere. You are able to see the different categories of products. So you can see phones and tablets, you can see laptop and electronics, you can see home use, or maybe they have different categories in which they show things, or on the master brand, or I don't, when I used to work in those places, we call them master brand. You see what's happening on just one image. You can see like several things going on, but you don't see it necessarily scattered. So next one, we talk about choice architecture, the different parts of choice architecture. So there are different examples of choice architecture. There is limited choices that are presented, which means that if you go on this page, you can see plus size women, you can see, slim women, you can see dresses, you can see jeans, you can see tops, you can see spaghetti tops, you can see all sorts. And then they are limited, but there's a whole lot more going. And then this is like most of the time when you see limited choices presented to you, it is usually because it's your first time on the platform where you see. So if you go to say an ASOS or an Alibaba or Boohoo, whichever one, they give you those different choices at the beginning. But if you continue to come, they've already mastered and read the behavior of the things you like to make purchase of. But the next time you actually go on, say, an AliExpress, you see that the next time you go, the things that they show you is now becoming tilted to your interest. So these are limited choices so that they don't bombard you on the type of things that you can like. Then if you then begin to choose, say, this type of dress or this type of dress, then continuously they begin to show you something that is suited towards you. This is somebody that likes to cover maybe a part of herself, or more of a plus size, likes dresses, likes to look casual or something. Your interest, your user behavior and interest begins to captivate, and then it begins to change as you continue to go on the website. Another one is, choice descriptions. Here you see this same lady now has just one. There's this lady who has pretty covered with her dress, and then there's the other lady who is not so covered. Not because anything is wrong with it, because the owners of the website are trying to understand your behavior and the things you like, so that when you continue on their website and when you are out of their website, I know that Fashion Nova does that very fantastically. They chase you all around with the things that you've checked, or maybe something similar. So this choice description helps you know, okay, lace and these both exclusive off shoulder. They will begin to show you more things that are off shoulder, or chainmail backless top in gold. Those choices are like exclusive, and then it helps them understand, okay, this person, we need to continue to chase this person with this type of outfit. So what are the choice architecture tactics? There is the limit choice presented, which is the first one I explained. There is the default choices. There is the highlight positive outcomes. There's the provide alternative choices. There is the categorize choices. There is distinguish choices. And then there's avoid attribute overload. I will delve deeper into each of them. So limit choices presented. Here, we can only see that this is all skincare products. There is nothing else here outside of skincare products. So wherever it's coming to the skincare product segment of the website, those are the choices that they need to have. Those are the representation that they need to have. So, somebody saying something? For Kalada, if you can hear me, I need you to mute somebody. So default choices are usually the ones that, when you come there and then you see it, it takes you to be in like great awareness and thought process to be able to know that, oh, I'm supposed to, because automatically this is what you see. You're going to have to calm down and say that, okay, do I actually want to give 50 pounds, or do I want to give 50 pounds, or do I want to give 25 pounds? Most of the time when we are trying to purchase a software or a tool or something, we see the pricing, we see the pro, we see the enterprise, and we see the basic. Most of the time, they're usually on the pro already, and they tell you this is the best seller. So those are like default choices for you, where you come here and then you say, okay, it's already on 50 pounds. Do I actually want to, pay 50 pounds for this donation, or do I want to be able to do more? highlight positive outcomes. Now, instead of you just showing the entire car, you can actually highlight a whole lot more on it. What is the outcome of buying this car? Basically, it's the driving. You're going to experience a smooth, authentic driving, or a very smooth driving like you've never done. So the ultimate focus on driving, there is no talks or no talks about different things, no shifting, and the Model X is the best SUV to drive and the best SUV to be driven in. So whether you're the driver, whether you're the owner of the car sitting behind, it's just telling you that the most amazing thing about this product is the driving. You're gonna enjoy driving like never before. How many of us has actually been in a Mercedes Benz and then a say Toyota, or maybe not Toyota and Mercedes, but like an SUV and a smaller car? The driving is always different. I always say it's so hard for me to drive small cars because I learned driving using an SUV. So I always want to drive an SUV. Provide alternatives. How many of us has heard about cross-sell, upsell, or downsell? So I want to buy a product and the product is say £47 or euro or whatever. However, I cannot afford to buy that. So automatically there is a cross-sell or an upsell or a downsell tool already in most websites that shows you, okay, and also because they have actually seen your behavior over time and the type of things you've been considering on their website. So they're able to show you, oh, these are alternatives for you to buy. You want to buy the same product, but it could be cheaper. That's downsell, or it could be you can get more expensive ones that works better according to their own statistics. Or you could buy something another product that works better, type of thing. So there are cross sells, upsells, and downsells. So they're like alternatives to what you buy. Cross sell is that if you, for instance, buy a phone, it tells you, oh, buy this earpiece with it, or buy this car charger with it. Those are cross sells, giving you the option to buy one product and buy not alternative products, following product that goes with it that you could enjoy like maximum or 100% usage if you actually buy this. Or in this case, alternative that says buy something that is more expensive that would work for you better, or buy something that is less expensive so that you're able to save more money. So those are like alternative purchase. Those are the kind of things you need to put out to your customers to be able to help them have a better buying decisions, to be able to help them make better buying decisions. Now, categorize the choices. If you can see here, there is the individual for Visa. So we have a fantastic example with Visa here. Categorize the choices. Are they for individuals? So we have individuals, we have businesses, we have innovators, and then we have everyone. So I just want to check out everything they have. You are the everyone. If you're innovators who build things, who have great products, who have innovated a great product for the African market, check the innovators. If you're a business who wants to learn more about how to use their product, check here. If you're individuals who just want to be able to use their cards or their products, you check whichever one. Another good example will be on, again, most e-commerce websites. You don't just go there and see like several things all over the place. You see phones and tablets, you see laptops, computers and laptops, you see home and electronics, you see kitchen and houseware. So those are like different categories that you need to do. For those people who sell, say, female stuff, you can have your category of bags, of shoes, of jewelry, of whatever, you name it. But it's also very wise to and ensure that you categorize the choices when you understand the type of customers that you have. Distinguish choices. Again, this is another product. Remember, I spoke about cross-sell, upsell, and downsell. This is just an example of that. All four products are the same products, but from different brands. All four products are the same product, but from different brands. So there's the first one, which is a L'Oreal LV Fibrology Thickening Conditioner, which is about £2. There is another one, which is also an air thickening or an air mask, which is almost £3.5. There is another one, which is also a conditioner, which is almost £4. And then there is another one, which is also a thickening conditioner at £4 as well. So these are the things that, distinguish the choices. There are different brands who can do the same things or different things for you, but it's the same thing they do. But however, this can have maybe more advantage. This can have lesser advantage, but it's actually able to give you, be able to save money. So avoid attribute overload. Very important. This is one of the best attribute pointers for how to do things. So there is the 340 MI. Sorry, give me a minute. There is a 340 MI range. There is a 2.5 second for 60 miles per hour. There is 9.9 second. Literally, it's just pointing the most important things that you need when you're purchasing a car. Most of us want to write about the background. I remember when I was started out in e-commerce, the company wants to always write about the background of the product, how the product started, where it is gotten from, the country. And I'm just like, guys, does it work or does it not work? Does it work for what I need it to work for? Those are things that are really important that you need to don't put attribute overload. Point out the ones that are very important for your users, for your target audience,